This video is brought to you by LG. LG is trying to make a huge impact on the market with the launch of their latest smartphone, the LG G5. At MWC 2016, LG launched the LG G5, and the G5 alone captured 22 awards, including the top award of the show, the Best Mobile Handset and Devices Award. After the success they had with the LG G4 and the G3 in the previous years, LG is trying something new with the LG G5 this time around. LG is trying to innovate by introducing modularity on their LG G5. This is definitely an interesting but yet risky approach. Does the LG G5 bring enough to the table to be one of the best smartphones of 2016? To find the answer to that question, LG Sri Lanka provided me with a LG G5 unit 2 weeks back, and the unboxing part was shot at that time. I have been using the LG G5 as my primary device for over 2 weeks before producing the review, so I have a good idea about what the device is capable of. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get started because I'm very excited to show you guys what the LG G5 has to offer. Hey guys, it's Banu from Andro and welcome to my unboxing and review of the LG G5. Let's get right into the unboxing first. Once you break the seal and open up the box, you will see a well-presented box with the all-new LG G5 right on top. Before showing you guys the device in detail, first I'll show you guys what else is in the box. Keeping the device to the side, we will see the purchase information along with the manuals and the warranty information first. In the next layer, we will see the quick charge 3 capable charger along with the all new USB Type-C cable and headphones as well. There's also a SIM ejector tool available in the box. I also got the CamPlus module to test out the modularity of the LG G5. Now let's see what comes inside the box of the CamPlus module. First, we will see a lot of manuals, and underneath the literature we will see the CamPlus module in a very simple package. No surprises here. The experience will be similar with the other modular component unboxings too. Before starting off my review, let me show you guys a quick breakdown of all the specifications of the LG G5. It packs some serious power inside. When looking at the phone, you will see that the design is very sleek with no antenna bands inside. The LG G5 is made out of metal and it has a premium look to it. Now that we are done with the unboxing, let's take a look around the device. At the back, we will see the dual camera setup along with the power button, which also acts as a fingerprint scanner. I would like to mention that the fingerprint scanner worked great during the time I used the device, and it was quite fast and the placement was perfect. This time around, LG has removed the volume buttons from the back and they have put it to the left side like most other smartphones do. So on the top left we will see the volume rocker, and the bottom left we will see the release button for the modular components of the LG G5. The bottom of the phone can be easily detached to attach extra modules to the phone. You will see that in action in a bit. On top, the LG G5 has a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as one of my personal favorites, the IR blaster. On the right hand side there aren't any buttons, but we just have the slot that takes in a SIM as well as a micro SD card. At the bottom we will find the speaker along with the all new USB Type-C port, which is also reversible. At the front we will see the Gorilla Glass display along with the selfie shooter and other sensors. At the back we will see the dual camera setup, which I will talk about more in a bit. Talking about the display, the LG G5 packs a 5.3-inch QHD IPS LCD display. The display has good viewing angles and it worked great indoors, but outdoor visibility wasn't the best, but it was better than most phones from last year. The display was impressive to watch some movies as well as play some great games. There is also a special always-on display built into the LG G5 as well, and it is slightly better than the other implementations of the always-on display as it allows third-party softwares to display notifications as well. Modularity is the big feature LG is trying to bring to the table with the LG G5. LG calls the modular components the friends, and there are a few options available. The CamPlus module is the one that I like the most out of everything available, as it helps take better pictures thanks to all the buttons that we all know and love, as well as it packs a battery inside which helps shoot longer. It is very easy to switch modules with the LG G5. All you have to do is press the release button and pull the bottom part out and slightly twist and pull the battery out and insert into any component you want. This will come in very handy if you carry multiple batteries, as you can easily go from 0 to 100% in just seconds. Like most other flagship smartphones of 2016, the LG G5 is powered by the Snapdragon 820 and it also packs 4GB of RAM. LG has refreshed the UI on the LG G5 with Android Marshmallow, and the theme here is to make everything simple. They have removed the unnecessary features to make it plain and simple. From the default launcher, LG has even removed the app tray, but this can be added back in after the recent software update if needed, but on a different launcher. Multi-window is also gone, but with Android N coming up with multi-window support, we will see it hopefully on the LG G5 after the update to Android N. From the time I started using the LG G5, the performance has been quite good. No hiccups or stutters, and the phone passed all the tests I put ahead of it. It worked well with multitasking too, having quite a few apps in the background. The LG G5 is perfect for gaming too, as even after a long gaming session, the LG G5 didn't get warm in the hand. That's great. Apart from all of this, I found the knock code feature to be pretty cool, and also the tap to sleep and tap to wake options to be very handy to have. It is little things like this that made the phone experience much better. The LG G5 packs a killer dual camera setup that brings a lot to the table. It has an optically stabilized 16 megapixel camera with an aperture of f1.8 and a wide-angle 8 megapixel camera with an aperture of f2.4 at the back as the primary shooters, along with laser autofocus. It's super easy to switch between the two cameras at the back from the camera app. Just hit the rectangle in with the tree to use the 16 megapixel snapper, or the rectangle with 3 trees to switch to the wide-angle option. While the secondary camera automatically feels inferior thanks to its lower megapixel rating, it's actually my favorite due to the use of the wide-angle lens. At a dramatic 135 degrees, the camera actually sees more than what we see with the human eye, and it's quite unique. Its field of view is able to capture everything you see and more. You can also easily switch between the modes when shooting videos too, so that's pretty convenient. The 8 megapixel selfie shooter performed well too. Low light performance was good. It also packs a lot of modes, and it also packs a manual mode which allows the user to tweak the settings perfectly before shooting. I can go on and on about the camera, but that won't show you how good the camera is. So let's have a look at some of the sample camera shots I took from the LG G5. As you saw with the camera samples, overall the camera performance is very good with the LG G5, and it is easily one of the best smartphone cameras available right now. Talking about the battery life, the LG G5 did quite well. With the 2800 mAh removable battery, it is not the best, but it is not the worst either. I found that the standby battery life was great. At least the good news here is that the battery can be easily removed and swapped, as well as it can be charged much faster using Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3 technology. In my testing, it went from 0 to 60% in under 30 minutes. That's impressive. The LG G5 might not be the prettiest smartphone around or the best well-rounded smartphone around. But what LG has tried to do is innovate the smartphone market by trying to introduce a great modular concept into it. It's great to see a company listen to the audience and do something innovative, and for that I have to give LG credit. The modularity is great this year, but just imagine how well it will be improved in the future if LG keeps making this better. This is just the first step, and I think it's a step in the right direction. By itself, the LG G5 is a great phone, easily one of the best smartphones of 2016, and if you're in the market for a phone that is out of the ordinary and looks a bit different, then this is the perfect phone for you. The LG G5 makes the future look exciting. I can't wait to see where LG will take the modularity concept from here. The LG G5 will be available at all Abans showrooms and LG authorized resellers island-wide for $109,999. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to share this video with your friends. And if you're in the market for a great new phone, then the LG G5 should be one of your top picks for that. Stay tuned to androdollar.com for the latest from the tech world, and until I see you guys in my next video, this is Banu signing out.